Hey guys, Vazzy back here, and we have another NHL breaking trade here, as Alex Wennberg has been sent from the Seattle Kraken to the New York Rangers. Again, anyone who's been following along, huge thanks. There's been a lot going on in the NHL today, and I do expect it to continue. Personally, I'm just hoping it all doesn't break at once like it did earlier this afternoon. If possible, I like making these single videos just talking about a trade rather than putting a few of them together, but we'll see what happens a little bit later on in the night. Let's get into NHL 24 and look at this trade. Alright, so being broken earlier today, the New York Rangers have sent a second and a fourth in the 2024 and 2025 NHL draft class to the Seattle Kraken in exchange for forward Alexander Wennberg. Wennberg himself is a very good two-way playmaker type of player. Again, he's probably not going to be as productive as he was earlier in his career with Columbus. He's a guy that'll get you, a 40-point season, a point every second game or so, something like that. Very good defensively, can be relied upon in that regard, but can also chip in on the offense every now and then. Again, he's probably someone you want to be playing in your top 9 rather than top 6, I want to say. So I think personally he is a great third line center, similar to the trade that sent Henrique to the Oilers a little bit earlier today. I think for the Oilers that would be a great third line center for them going forward. And overall, I view those two players very similarly in their role and kind of style they can play. When sending this trade to the Seattle Kraken, they do reject this trade. I'm assuming more or less due to retention. I'm not too sure. Let me force this through and we will take a look at the lines for the Rangers. So now that I have got Wennberg on the Rangers, I currently, again, like I said earlier, have him slotted in on the third line. Obviously the Rangers have had a decent amount of injuries this year. Philip Hedl, Blake Wheeler, two guys in their forward core that are likely done for the remainder of the year. So I think he is a great replacement forward that can really even fit into the top 6 if needed. If a Zibanejad or a Trocheck was to go down to injury. Obviously defensively here looking at it, nothing has changed at all as there's nothing in this trade. And same with goalies Sherzerkin and Quick, nothing has changed there. And then in conclusion, again, just giving my thoughts on the deal here today. I think it's a very fair deal for both teams. The Rangers, like I said earlier, they've been having a little bit of an issue with injuries in their forward core with guys like Wheeler and Hedl. I'm sure more will come up as the season goes on, as we get into playoffs. Those kind of things just happen. So I think getting a guy like Wennberg, throwing him into your lineup is a very solid addition. I wonder if maybe they'll go and try and get another piece or two just for extra depth. I'm not too sure. I guess we will see over the next 2-3 days here up until the deadline. And really looking at it from the Kraken side of things, it's a tough one. The Kraken have fallen back a little bit this year. So I believe they were sitting at like 28 and 23 or something like that. They have 67 points. I believe the playoff mark is 73. So they're not totally out of the playoff race, although it does look somewhat unlikely at the moment. So I'm not sure if maybe this move confirms them as sellers. Maybe a guy like Eberle or a couple of other UFAs get moved here in the next couple days. I guess we'll have to see what they do. Overall, a second and a fourth for Wennberg. It's pretty solid overall. Exact same return as the Capitals got for Anthony Mantha yesterday. So I'm definitely all right for the return on Seattle if they are selling on the season. But again, I do think that is going to do it for this trade simulation in NHL 24. Again, let me know, what do you guys think of Wennberg going to the Rangers down in the comments below. And who knows, again, I will probably be seeing you guys here at some point again this night, if not tomorrow, talking about more trades in the NHL. Until then, I will see you all in the next one.